Welcome back to another lesson. Today we are going to look at solving two-step equations. Let's begin with 8y minus 7 equals 17. This is our original equation. Now, just like what we did with the one-step equation, we are going to highlight the term with the variable. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to highlight 8y. That means we are going to take care of that last. So first, we need to figure out what is the reverse operation of subtracting 7. And that is adding 7. So we are going to add 7 to each side. When we do that, the negative 7 and the positive 7 cancel out, leaving us with just 8y equals to 24. Now, we are going to highlight the variable because that's what we want to have left. That means we need to figure out the reverse operation of multiplying by 8. And that is dividing by 8. So we are going to divide both sides by 8. When we do that, the 8 over 8 will simplify to be 1, leaving us with just y. And then on the right side, it's going to give us 3. Which is equivalent equation. We finish by saying that the solution of 8y minus 7 equals 17 is y equal to 3. Alright? I have a couple practice problems, and this is actually number 7 and number 8 from your two-step equations worksheet. Go ahead and pause the video and see if you can do this on your own. And then when you're ready to check the answer, you can continue the video. Alright, so what I did here, I saved this screen and we're going to walk through how to solve two-step equations. Alright, first step, number 7, I'm going to box the term with the variable. Remember, we want to save that for last. So here we need to find the reverse operation for the 6. Now, what is the sign of 6? Remember, the sign is in front of the number. Since we don't see a sign, it means that is positive 6. Or the operation is adding 6. That means the reverse operation is subtracting 6. So we are going to subtract 6 from both sides. Okay. 6 minus 6, that cancels out. We're going to bring down the negative 4x. Bring down the equal sign. 10 minus 6, that is 4. Alright. And I'm going to pick another color. And we are going to box our variable. That is what we want to end up with. And we need to find a reverse operation for this negative 4 times x. Well, the reverse operation of multiplying by negative 4 is dividing by 4. So we are going to divide both sides by negative 4. Negative 4 divided by negative 4, that's equal to 1. So we're just going to put a big 1 over that. Bringing down x, bringing down the equal sign, 4 divided by negative 4. If you remember the rules for integers, when you divide numbers of different signs, your result is going to be negative. Therefore, 4 divided by negative 4 is negative 1. So then our solution is x equal to negative 1. Hopefully you got that answer right. And this part right here is the tricky part. Usually students think that the negative goes with the 6, but it actually goes with these 4x. Alright, so remember, the sign of the number goes in front of it. Alright, let's go to number 8. First step, you got it. We are going to box our term with a variable. That's the last thing that we want to worry about. Next, we need to find the reverse operation for subtracting 5, and that is adding 5. We want to keep the scale balanced, so whatever we do to one side, we must do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so put a line. We are going to drop down x over 2. This negative 2 and this this negative 5 and this positive 5 cancels out. Bring down the equal sign. 12 plus 5 is 17. Finally, again, I'm going to use yellow. We're going to circle our x. And do you remember what this operation is? You got it. Remember, a fraction bar means to divide. So we need to find the reverse operation of dividing by 2. And that is multiplying by 2. So we're going to multiply both sides by 2. The 2 in the numerator on top. Now, if you can't see it, write it as a fraction. To write it as a fraction, you just put over 2 over 1. And when you multiply, okay, you can cross simplify. So those two cancel out, leaving us with just x over 1, or just x, equals 17 times 2, doing that in my head, which is 34. Then our solution is x equal to 34. Okay. Hopefully, after watching this lesson and paying attention in class, helps you a little bit with solving two-step equations. Right? Well, we'll see you again in the next video.